Here's a fun and interactive escape room device. This actually is a touchscreen display. The fact that it's a touchscreen isn't readily apparent because it's been programmed to wait for some external event to have occurred before the touchscreen becomes active. And that could be a switch closing or a door opening or a light going on or something. This little demo console has a key switch, so the player would find a key switch, they'd put it in the lock on the side here, and then click a button, and then that brings you to this screen. And again, these images would be thematically related to the rest of the escape room, but what we have is a little selection menu where you can pick some subset of these objects, and somehow they go together and to solve a puzzle. That was the incorrect answer. And now we have to wait 30 seconds before we guess again. And we just get this message that says, nope, you got to wait. So this is a nice way to slow the players down and really get them to engage with the puzzle and solve it rather than just trying to crack the lock or wildcat their way through the puzzle. And that time duration is totally configurable. 30 seconds seems to be about the right amount of time. That's enough to get people to solve stuff the way they were meant to be solved. So the timer just went off, so now we're back to the state where we can make selections. And hopefully we're smarter now about how we solve this, because we've looked at the rest of the puzzles in the room and figured out, what we're looking for are non-motorized modes of transport. So horseback rider, canoe, not the locomotive, but yes to the skateboard, the skier, the sailing ship, the runner, but not the rocket, airplane, cruise ship, car, but yes to the bicycle. And if we make all those selections, which those were the correct ones, then out of the video frame here, but what just happened was a drawer just opened, or a key dropped, or a light came on, or whatever the next thing is in their adventure. So how does room reset work for this device? There's a couple ways it can happen. This one's been programmed, so if you press and hold the car icon for 5 seconds, it will revert back to the initial screen. But what you really want is for that to be automatic. And for that reason, it's also been programmed with a configurable timer. Typically, it's about 60 minutes, but once that timer elapses, it simply returns back to the initial state. That's a nice feature for your game hosts, because what it means is when they go through the room to do a room reset and put all the props back in their hiding places, there's nothing special that has to happen with this device. It simply is automatically in this state for the next group to come through.